A live look at Aquashore Bounce House in the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Eagles and the UCF Knights. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
UCF has a unique stadium, the Aquashore Bounce House. Florida tries to get this going loud and proud in Orlando. It opened in 2007. Nearly 50,000 fans pack it in to make sure that is loud and crazy for the Golden Knights. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Knights will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Eagles offense who will have the football first. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. And what a duel this should be. Two of the best quarterbacks in the country.
Two outstanding quarterbacks going head-to-head in this one, Dave. And both of these guys had opportunities either to go to the league or transfer in the portal. They were offered lots of money. They decided to stay at their respective schools, knowing that this matchup was going to happen. And these are two guys right now jockeying for individual awards. They're jockeying for draft position. More than that, though, they want to get to the playoff and compete for a national championship.
Two alphas, right? Like two guys that are the dudes for their squad. They know it. They've been on these teams. They're the leader of their teams. How do they handle this big-time moment? Who presses? Who tries to do too much and maybe cost their team a little? Both these guys have been great. This is a big stage.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Eagles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to scramble. And he's left with no option but to throw it away. The Eagles are facing 3rd and inches. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Morris. Gonna let it fly. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
They'll run for it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Trying to escape and get it himself. A defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The inside handoff. On the move at the 30. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Quick strike complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Still looking, on the move. Got rid of it just in time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UCF's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. There's the guy we believe is going to be a workhorse in this one. This guy's seen just about everything in his career, a veteran presence that they believe is going to be a force in this offense. Leaves it with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Intercepted, and he's got a convoy with it. Touchdown, Eagles! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
Number 90, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they're able to get him down. It'll be 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Knights send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the return. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. All by himself. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Eagles, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Tight end now in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got a man. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Morris. Got it! Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Eagles line it up with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on 1st down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
Looking to get it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Number 90, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Scanning the field, it's Morris. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
It just took the quarterback a little too long to find his tight end that time. He's out there by the sideline, wide open. If the quarterback can just get it to him a hair sooner, he's going to have a chance to advance that thing forward, and they're going to get more yards. So the quarterback just has to be able to make his decision a little bit quicker moving forward.
And the Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Spits it out to the back. On target. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Man, it's really hard for quarterbacks in this area of the field, so close to the end zone. The windows are so small to throw into. You've got to be so accurate and play with great timing, and the quarterback just didn't have it there.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up 3rd down.
Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
Offensively, you just like to be able to dial something up on 3rd down to get you a yard. You just got to be able to execute that. Better route, better separation.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Simon. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. The Knights will call on their punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Morris. Makes the grab down the middle. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's got it down the middle.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Eagles are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Oh, they're after him. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. And the Eagles with the 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Dropping back, it's Morris. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
14, ready, go!
From the gun, running back gets to give. Runs through the tackle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him this time. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver going in motion.
Go!
They just keep firing. Caught in the backfield, it's Simon. Breaks into the open, headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UCF!
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw, it's Morris. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the back. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the first down. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Throws to the back. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Snagged out of the air.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. He makes a catch. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. And the Eagles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, on the Eagles sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Morris. They're working that left side. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! The sure hand's in the end zone, and he has 6.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Will kick it off to start the second half. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Firing to the right, complete. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. The Knights line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy.
Finding some room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, it's Morris. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, guys, you just need a new environment. You need a change of scenery. And this was a highly recruited guy. Didn't quite work out for him at his last destination. So now here he is. And he's not playing in a Power 4 conference by any stretch, but he feels like with this coaching staff, he's a better fit in this system, and he thinks he's going to have a big year.
And this is something we don't talk about as much, man. There's a lot of talent that also comes down now. So there's talent going up, yes, to new places, but these are really...
Touchdown, Eagles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Quarterback will keep it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. He'll set up to throw. Working that left side now. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Knights have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Ready. Go.
Back to pass on second down. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the curl route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
Here's a heat. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Might have a chance. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it. It's Simon. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Back to pass. Fires quickly. First catch of the season for this highly talented wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short and it's fourth down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Knights! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the move from inside is 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, on the Eagles sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offense has continued to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Now on first down from the 30. To the air, it's Morris. Fires to the tight end. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's got his man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He leaves it with his back. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Morris. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fires to the right. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this, this coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. 1st and 10 for the offense. Running inside, it's Simon. There's a crease. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Oh, he's got some space. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to...
Runs through a man. He might have space. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Here we go, ready. Where did he go?
Wants to go right back downfield. They'll run the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. Complete in the middle. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. He wants it all. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing.
Makes the catch and he's free. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Eagles moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to throw it again. Pucks it out of the air. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
Got his man on the right. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
First down for the offense.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Timeout is called with just a single second left. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Got a little grass. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.